Good evening, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome
Hey.
live.
Hi. Yeah, it's a small world after all. My feet hurt. So we're getting all of our electronic devices all in order.
We're getting everything set.
Yes. Everybody can start piling in. Thank you, Pam, Stevie Lee, of course, Mike, Captain Necron, Whoopi Five. So you guys are all amazing. So we're gonna probably, because of the segue of seeing that attraction, kind of got us very homesick.
Yeah,
it made us very homesick.
I think I've been on it. I first went on it. It came out in 1997, Christmas holiday season, 1997.
Yep.
I went on it.
Hey, Perlini. Hey, then amazing. Phantasmic Chronicles, Stevie Lee, Pam's fam, Mary Spence, D&G. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Danny and Claire here too. Hi, guys.
Yep. Oh, Avery. Let's see. Danny and Clay. Hi. How you doing?
Hi, Danny and Clay. My first time since it came out, Christmas of 97. The first time I went, it was Christmas of 99. And I went pretty much every year for like 12 years. So I've been on it at least, 12 times, probably a couple of times. Maybe 20 or 30 times I've been on that Christmas attraction. It's absolutely phenomenal.
He dances with Goofy, Blue Nose, Stacy Rogers, Captain Akron. Welcome.
Hello.
So, wow.
Okay, Stevie Lee says the Doug is not allowed to talk.
Blue Nose.
I'm tired.
Julie, Meg sent us. Everyone's coming over from Meg. Hey,
Hi, Amy.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. It's great to have everyone here. It was actually wonderful watching Small World Holiday on Zip's channel with Meg.
Meg is in Disneyland for the first time ever, so she's probably just...
Is it really her first time at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how long she's been there for, how she got there, why she went.
All I know is I was practically crying here is just thinking about being in Small World. Hey, Steve. How you doing? Oh, wow. But so for those of you that are just joining now, we were talking a little bit about Small World Holiday.
Hey, Jonathan Chong.
Doug, when did it start again?
Christmas of 1997. Yeah. The holiday season of 97.
This is its 23rd straight holiday season. That's a long time for an annual attraction to come back over and over again.
And they're doing the same thing with Haunted Mansion, too.
Quite frankly, I would love to be on the decorating committee for that attraction, considering what we do at the Villa.
It takes 3 teams, 24 hours a day, 18 days to transform the inside of that attraction.
Yeah.
And the exterior, they have a team of people. Gosh, how many do they have? 3 teams working 24 hours to put in 50,000 of those C9 lights?
C9 lights, and they're all mapped. And
yeah,
it is one of the most beautiful, laid over, highly detailed. You don't have to be a fan of Small World. You could just go on it. It's not Small World.
Hi, Leanne. Hi, Alex.
Small World, but it's nothing like you ever
D&G, they're both in the house tonight.
Nice.
When did you guys first go see D&G? When did you guys go on Small World Holiday?
Stevie Lee likes the PTV Plus and our names on the screen. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hey, Rob Fuzz.
Rob Fuzz was here for a bit.
Yeah, we were entertaining him.
He was chatting with me just now, and he saw that there was a price change on Disney Plus, where it was $8.99 a month. But what we believe it is that that's the price plan for Canada, not US.
Yeah,
that would make sense because that's closer to the equivalent.
Yeah. So it's about the same.
I don't think we remember LOL. So he says, I don't remember little old ladies. Okay.
Wait, what was that? What did I see? Clay just booked the honeymoon to Disneyland.
Yeah,
they just booked their honeymoon.
Nice.
Yes, they're going to.
Yeah, Disneyland. They're going to, after the wedding. They're going to Disneyland.
When are they getting married?
In June, early June.
Okay.
I think they got the date out. I think it's the 5th.
Pearlini, thank you. I love my tree. If you haven't seen my latest episode of Life with Ben, it's all about me setting up the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch his video. And
then the tree just over Doug's shoulder is not lit at the moment. The lights are there, but that's the YouTube tree. And
my VPN was sent to Canada. Oops. Rob, will you please stop?
Did I say,
hey, Zip, welcome to the broadcast.
He sent me. Zip, how you doing? Yeah, I don't think we'll see Meg in the stream here. She's too busy at Disneyland.
I mean, she's at Disneyland. No offense. There's no YouTube involved with her.
She showed a Christmas Fantasy. That's the 25th year that parade has been in there at the park.
Yeah, I remember.
Parade from Small World down to Town Square on Main Street.
And it's just a parade. It's their normal
They run it
parade.
twice. It goes there, and then it just goes in the back, and then they run it in the opposite direction later on. So
it's just their parade. It's Disneyland's not had a hard ticket Christmas party ever.
No.
The Christmas everything at Disneyland has been all part of your everyday ticket. They just started to do the hard ticket at Halloween. What do you think, about 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago? Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
They had hard tickets.
They've done hard ticket events for Halloween on and off at Disneyland since the mid-90s.
Yeah, and then it hasn't gone really big for the past probably 10 plus years.
Sherry, I agree with you. We really should be at Disneyland right now.
I know. I agree.
We're not there because, well,
I know.
Yeah, I agree, Sherry.
Okay. Derek or Gregory, which one of you needs a Mickey bar?
Both of them are there.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking, which one of you needs one?
Is it the D or the G?
I could use a Mickey bar myself.
What did you have for dinner?
Baked chicken and roasted potatoes and roasted carrots.
We had tachas with the carnitas.
That's delicious. Pam, thank you for posting that.
Yeah.
Sorry for the farce.
Rob.
You got him and had it all. I almost had to take him to the emergency room. Like, whoa. I'm like, there's something got to be there. There was a typo. Everybody's like obsessed to refresh. I don't.
Uh-oh. They're all out of Mickey bars.
There's still Mickey bars at our grocery store bin.
I still have Mickey bars in my freezer. I could go grab one right now and eat it if I wanted.
No, we still have ice cream sandwiches. I might choke one of those down tonight. We have chocolate mousse tracks.
So anyway,
through the mouth.
Small World Holiday. Let's get back to that.
Small World Holiday.
It takes them 5 weeks to get all those lights in place on the facade of the attraction. That facade is huge.
3 or 5 or 3?
5 weeks, 35 days.
Well, on and on, because the train, they do it a lot at night. They put in the cord and they have to special wire it. Then they have a crew that goes in there and twists all of it. So they have to actually put in and rewire the whole thing because there's clips there when you're on the train.
Jonathan Chong says that he had prime rib and late night paella. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
How extravagant.
That's very ritzy.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got pumpkin spice ice cream sandwiches.
Okay, I can get that down. Are they Itsits?
I doubt it.
Probably not. But anyway,
wondering where they sold Mickey bars.
Small World, it's our favorite. I think it's my favorite layover there, overlay at Disneyland for the attractions that they have.
No,
that's partial to Haunted Mansion Holiday.
No, I was there for the event. It's Haunted Mansion. No,
it's wonderful.
I love it. And then at one time they had, for I think 1 or 2 years, 2 years, they had the Jungle Cruise called the Jingle Cruise. So not only did they have the Haunted Mansion, Small World, and the Jungle Cruise all overlaid. And we're not talking chintzy overlays. We're talking overlays. Well, the Jungle Cruise is not that huge of an overlay. They just put some decorations out because it's not.
Well, I never went on the Jingle Cruise. It was at Disneyland for, a couple of seasons?
I think it only was 2 years because we went on it. We didn't go on the first year. We went on it the second year.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! We are going to have him. We need to fill up Steve because he was totally out to lunch. He was clueless on the parade. He was clueless on Small World Holiday.
Don't be mean to Steve.
He's easy.
He's not. I'll fumble my way through it. It's okay.
No, you did great, Steve.
He's like,
Here's
I don't
the
understand
deal.
where this is at. Is this outside Disneyland? Is this for everybody? And
Well,
I'm like, oh.
What confused me is somebody said it's open to the general public, and I thought that meant anybody can come watch the parade. What they were trying to say was it's open to anybody that has a pass to get in Disney World. It's not a holiday party. It's anybody that goes into Disney World can do it. You don't have to have a separate ticket.
Right.
And they wrote it's open to the general public, so I was confused. I thought it meant like anybody outside can come watch, and so clearly not the case. But
here's the deal, guys.
Disneyland hasn't had a card ticket Christmas party at all ever. So whatever you see is for the masses for your all day ticket.
What was that, Ben?
I was going to say tonight's we are going to be talking about Disney Plus, but because Meg brought in Small World Holiday, that's our specialty. Steve's specialty is Disney Plus. He knows a lot more about that than any of us.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, you certainly know more about it than I do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I was listening to what you were knowing about, and it was like, oh gosh, that's just too much information. Just everybody just watch his. We're just going to talk about our fantasies and what we want and capitulate why Disney's not going to put every single thing. And if you're a marketer or into marketing and know how to sell anything, you give what's called a steady diet. And the reason why Disney's not giving us absolutely everything that we all want is because they need to pepper it, because if we gorge all at once or they give it all, how you can keep this long-term going. And they got it. It's called pipeline.
I like how everyone's saying hi to Steve in the stream.
Oh, who cares? He's had 2 hours of hogging the time.
No. Steve, thank you for being here.
I'm glad you're here.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for the invite. I looked down, I saw it. I was like, did I miss this a long time ago? And he said, no, come on right now. I said, okay.
I actually just wanted your input. Oh, your dog's
more
out
doggy.
there again.
I love him.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh, I date him. Date him.
He's here. Come on. Oh, come here.
Yeah, they get lazy.
Yeah, he wants help.
Oh,
So here's my doggy.
Oh my God.
Doggy.
hey, Tatum.
Look up. Oh, he's on the microphone now. So, yep, this is my little buddy.
Oh, man.
Now it's part beagle and part what?
I think all I know is he's beagle.
Yeah, he's beagle-ish.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got anything else in him or not. I was told he was a beagle when I got him, but he didn't have papers or anything like that. So he's just a cute little dog.
It doesn't matter who's your buddy.
Adorable.
So thank you. No, he doesn't. When I do that, he thinks it's permanent. So go away. No, sit down. So he's been a really good dog. I've trained him. I got him from when he was a puppy, and he knows, like, if I tell him to go to bed, he'll go to his cage. If I say he needs to go out, he knows to go to the door. And when I'm talking like this, I kid you not, at the end of every time when I say bye, he goes nuts and he knows it's time to go outside because we're going closing down for the day. So I've caught on to that recently, that wasn't even training him. That was just every time I say bye, he jumps up and gets ready to go to the door because he knows I'm closing down. So
you had him for what, 3 or 4 years, you said?
I think he's going on 4, yeah.
Okay.
So.
It's cute as a button.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like,
Clay is here. It's good to see you.
Hi, Clay.
Thanks, Clay. So anyway, Small World Holiday, we covered that. It takes them forever to transform that attraction. What you were saying, Steve, everything is true. They overlay all the lights, all those extra things that it's there. And the characters that you saw, Ariel, Lilo and Stitch, they're all there all the time. It's just that during Christmas, it looks like they're added, but they're not. They're always there.
Yeah. You thought the world was going to come to an end. It was just as scary as when they got rid of Toad at Magic Kingdom. When they said they were going to put characters in Small World, it was just as ugly. People were having a major conniption fit.
Everyone went nuts.
When we went on it, it's done really well. It blends in. It's not gratuitous. And when I was with Jim, with No More Sunshine, when we were there at Disneyland in the end of August, I was sitting right beside him and he was recording it. And I was like slowly going like to him. And he was just unglued how wonderful the characters work with each one of the land. Because there's Cinderella and she's in the France land, but she looks like one of the dolls.
Yeah.
So when people actually saw it, everybody chilled their jets and said, "Oh, I like that."
Yeah,
So
D&G are saying they
thought
did
that
it
was the
perfect.
1964-65 World's Fair. It's Walt. How dare you desecrate it? It turned out just fine, and actually, I like it.
Now,
Yeah. It looked pretty cool.
What I appreciate about the Small World with the characters inside is that they, like the electrical parade, they took the time to intertwine themes from each song or a song or two from each movie where the characters are from, and put them in with the soundtrack of It's a Small World. So it's all in the same key, all in the same pattern. It works out really well.
And the thing that we don't get to experience when Meg was on it was the smell. They have different smells in different rooms.
Yeah, they don't do that in Florida. I don't think I've ever smelled anything on the It's a Small World ride in Florida at all.
This is the first year they've done that.
Oh,
in the holiday and the Christmas one, it is one of the most beautiful. And when you go into that room and it has all the holidays, and then just the music blares and all the decorations, you're just mesmerized. I mean, it is one of the best things. And then also the Haunted Mansion holiday, Disneyland really goes all out for Christmas. And it.
Well, welcome, Judy Hazel. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for being here.
The White Room is my favorite. Dash
Television. Rob.
So yeah, what else would you like to know? What they would have done, or what you were confused if you saw the video about Small World Holiday
or the parade?
So we'll get to the parade in just a minute because that was fantastic. But the Small World, the only thing that I was intrigued by was the characters, and you could tell, like you said, they were done in the style of the little characters from It's a Small World. And honestly, I didn't really pay attention to it until Meg said, "There's Peter Pan," and I said, "Is that Ariel?" Or Zip said, "Is that Ariel?" And I started noticing, well, there was Nemo, and I was like, well, where'd all these come from? And they were kind of cool though, because they were done, like you said, in the characters
Mary Blair style. Yeah.
And did you somebody say that they took all the uniforms of all the characters in the different countries are removed and the Christmas garb is put on? Did I see somebody put that in the chat as well?
I didn't say that, but they do add different characteristics for Christmas for the attraction. Yes.
Some of the dolls do get like some outfits changed for the holidays, because there is, Christmas outfits.
Others they'll just change it so if they're like holding like some holly or some bells or something like that.
And in the finale room, instead of holding a book that says It's a Small World, they're holding Deck the Halls.
Oh, nice. Very nice. It's those little attention to details that makes Disney set out from anybody else.
I know. So true.
And that was, again, it's one of the most amazing ones. So that was Small World.
Pearl Nini's asking, how long have you been collecting Disney? All our lives.
Since, all my life.
All my life.
And I will say this, I've met a lot of people. I don't know anybody that has a better collection than these guys right here of Disney anything. It's incredible the things that they have.
No, there's this one couple that Doug and I know where they built their house around their collection.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Much. They're pretty extreme.
It's a little extreme.
Yeah.
Well,
even us, but we put up the Main Street Village today, and
nice.
It's just, our stuff is quite.
I love the Main Street Village. It's so cute.
It's done. Oh, we just have to put all the ornaments on it, but that's done.
I have to decorate the trees in the forest now up there.
Okay.
We put the house lights up.
I do feel I have a tree, and you guys each have trees. I feel like this is like perfect. So, I mean, I'm not to the extent that you guys are, but I just happen to have a tree there. So,
have you seen my video of my tree?
I did not watch Life with Ben yet, but you sent me some pictures of some of those cool ornaments, and I watched it. You guys were doing a daily dose, or maybe it was last Monday stream, where you were taking some ornaments off and showing them and then putting them back on.
Yeah.
And I saw that, but I've not got a chance to watch Life with Ben yet. That I will. I will for sure.
We need to do a count of how many ornaments I have on this tree, because it is significantly smaller than Arnie's Disney tree that holds 1,000 ornaments, and yet I feel like there's probably 500 to 600 things crammed on this tree.
I think I counted the other day. I had 21 ornaments.
Rob is an instigator.
Merry November, guys.
Live all day long.
Thank you, Nini. I love my tree.
Steve, Stacy, who knows what they're going to do? They're going to probably do a lot of stuff for the 50th that we won't know about.
I've heard the same rumor.
Yeah, and it wouldn't break anybody's heart. That attraction needs a little love, so updating it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, we just know the big things. Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, but trust me, they're gonna go around the park and they're gonna pepper it.
I think that states for both trees that I see there on the screen.
Yeah.
For what?
They're going.
Oh,
that tree is so beautiful.
Mine was a quick. That's not my main. I actually have 2 trees now.
Awesome.
I feel like I'm moving up in the world with you guys. So when this and that came around last week, we decided, or 2 weeks ago, everybody was expecting us to dress in costumes and be Halloween, and we just decided at the last minute, let's do Christmas instead. And so I ran out and got that tree because my big tree wouldn't fit in here. It's huge, and so I just threw it up, threw some ornaments on it, and there it sits. The other one will come out next month.
Amy is asking, my question is, how long does it take to put away everything? It used to take just 2 days.
No, I tried to get it done in about a couple weeks.
No, this is years ago when we started. It used to take 2 days.
Well, we had one tree up.
But now it can take a couple of weeks. But that's with us not pushing ourselves. If we push ourselves, we can get it done in 5 days.
We have to do it in stages because if we tear it all down at once, our house would be completely destroyed. We have to pepper. Okay, let's get this one done.
We pull out
strategic.
We pull out specific totes to do those trees. We'll strip everything off, put it away, and then we'll put those totes back out in the garage.
We started the first time ever was at 11 o'clock on September 14th of this year. I plan on hopefully having everything except one tree in 60 days later. It's taken us 2 months to put up our stuff.
Wow.
Granted, we don't really work on it Monday through Friday.
We work on it mainly just on weekends.
And we had a lot of weekends that we didn't do anything.
There have been plenty of weekends where we've had family obligations.
Or I was sick, so I just
and
lounged.
Look at that. Megan Turner has joined this.
And so has Kathy Naya.
Oh, our favorite
Kathy
Mr.
Naya,
Sunshine.
and so has
and Jim.
And there's our little ray of sunshine, Jim. Thank you for joining.
God, you guys are so
yeah, he's continuing
I love Jim
tonight.
Who does it? Jim's awesome
because they wanted.
Now, Steve, is this the Megan from the pasta video?
Yes, that's the family Megan.
That's my niece.
That's by far my favorite Life with Ben episode. I love that episode.
Yes, you would.
You have a fan in Indiana.
What's that?
We wake up and Rob, I wake up and he's like, we're going to go on all day streams. Rob says, stream. And I'm like, no.
No, I did a surprise stream today. We put together the Disney Village over the TV, and I pulled and unpacked all the ornaments for our peppermint gingerbread tree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just have to put on the lights, and so Ornick can do that.
Yes.
So we need to do the kitchen, put the garlands up in the kitchen. Oh my gosh.
And then we'll put all the decor above the cabinets in the kitchen, and then we'll put the little village on the counter.
It took me forever, Ben. We are going to do a Suhek binder because this is not working because there's some things I was trying to take forever to find.
Yeah, we're going to take
pictures.
We're taking the cue from D&G Explorers and Steve's World on making sure we've got everything organized in a binder.
Yeah, because I was looking at where was this? I needed to, because I know what it is. I just want to make sure what it was so I can kind of like put it back in space. We have thousands of photos, but they're all over the maps and trying to find. Did we take a picture of that?
Okay, so you wanted to also talk about the parade.
Yeah, the parade was incredibly themed. I'm assuming that's only a Christmas parade. It's not year round, right? So I don't know what they do with those floats from year to year. But you said 1995, I think you said.
Yeah, the parade started in 95. And actually some of those floats were repurposed from the original Very Merry Christmas parade that they used to run there as well.
Oh, wow. Well, that was like the book theming. I thought was really neat. We couldn't see the front of the books. They were all books, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and I know it looked like it had a name tag that told what it was or something coming through there. But just the aesthetics of everything from the Anna and Elsa float, the snow and the little forest of ice that they walked through. The Toy Story had 3 floats. That one float was really cool, where the stuff would go in one up a conveyor. So it looked kind of like it was like packaging up toys and stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing the best I could see from what I, on the video, but man, that was a really good parade. The only thing I did not like, and I mentioned it, you guys, or somebody said it was for people to cut across. There's a lot of gaps in that parade. Like, I'm not talking about little gaps. there's some massive gaps in that parade
Yeah.
that could easily either be closed up a little bit or filled in with some dancers. It doesn't have to be characters, just dancers in general.
It's a logistics
common
thing.
theme at a Disneyland parade.
They need that because you can't get from one park to the other. Like at the Magic Kingdom,
so
you can't do that. You need to go across the parade route.
So
it's really hard.
They have like 5 designated paths across the parade route when the parade is going. And they need to have those gaps in order to get hundreds of guests across onto the other side of the parade. If they didn't have it, you would literally be stuck right there at that parade until it was over.
Yeah, so if you're on the Matterhorn side,
that's why they stop it.
And Tomorrowland, you couldn't get onto the other side of the park. So the Matterhorn and Tomorrowland, the Pride route slashes it, and then you can't get way over to the other side of the park, which is really the whole park. So it really needs to have that. I know it seems to be a little where she was at. There was a big break. She was at Small World, and Small World doesn't have a lot of breaks. So where she was at was technically where the parade starts or ends.
Yeah.
So that's why the parade doesn't come all the way down. That's when you see the first break, but they have to plan it in. So if you're in front of Small World where she was, you're like, why is there this huge break? Well, once you're down and you're actually more into Fantasyland and go down to Main Street and then Castle of the Hub.
Where she was standing is also an excellent place to watch the projection show on the Small World facade, as well as the fireworks show.
Yeah. There's a fireworks show. Now, do they do a special holiday fireworks show?
Yeah, it's called Magic in the Stars. It's called Believe in Holiday Magic.
Yes, it's one of the best Christmas. I mean, they've been doing it since 2000.
Yeah. So there's the next tree idea: Pepper Tree Villa, a tree full of Sue Heck binders.
You guys are killing me.
Yeah.
KMN.
So, but that parade, for having this be the 25th season of that parade, it's still in great shape and still well received. People wait for over an hour every night for that parade.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, people will get off early to see the very first showing on that Friday when it comes out.
For Meg, the park is especially busy this weekend because it's the first weekend of the holidays.
Now, is that does that parade replace a different parade? Like, is there a parade year round? It just replaces during the holiday season?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, so this takes over whatever the daytime or whatever the parade was for that time. So it was Mickey Sensational. Well, they retired that. They'll have this, and then there'll be a hiatus for about a month or so because it's the rainy, cooler season in winter. And then they're going to have the new parade that's supposed to come out, and I'm just taking a wait and see.
Starts in March, I think, doesn't it?
It starts in March. It's called Magic Happens.
Yeah, so I'm taking a wait and see. So after Christmas and after this parade is over on the 6th of January, they'll probably just have what's called like a parade of characters just go out because it's their winter time, and plus it's not to say quiet. Nothing's going to be quiet once Rise of the Resistance opens on the 17th. That's just going to be crazy.
Yep. You get January 17th. Is that your date?
January 17th.
Okay, take a look at this one,
Is it
guys.
January 19th or 17th?
Remember, Steve needs a laminated tree.
Oh, he needs to laminate all of his ornaments.
I might do some paper cutout ornaments and laminate them all and put them on a tree. We'll see.
That's a great idea.
Rise of the Resistance.
So it's January 17th here.
I said this one.
Well, the 17th would be a Friday. Is that when you guys got the land was on a Friday?
Yeah, I believe it's opening. It's supposed to open on January 17th.
See, we get everything. We got Star Wars Land and we get Rise of Resistance on a Thursday. But I think you're right. I think Galaxy's Edge opened up on a Friday for you guys, and the 17th is a Friday as well. So
yeah, I think the House of Mouse is supposed to get it. I call it Disneyland 17th. There it is.
And then it's opening at Hollywood Studios on the 5th.
On Walt's birthday.
December 5th. Yep.
Yeah, on Walt's birthday.
That's nice.
Hey, I mean,
easy to remember. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Jim was
Jimbo. Yeah,
when Jim was here, he did see the Main Street Electrical.
Oh,
it was very nice.
We had way no fun with him.
And Megan is right. I throw up Megan's little thing right there on the bottom. People at Disneyland will throw down over parade route spots, and they do.
I didn't watch that a couple weeks ago. where that family got into it with each other.
Yeah.
Oh God, Rob is still not over this whole Disney Plus thing.
You guys know when Disney Plus starts?
Oh gosh, Rob.
What there is something confusing about that though. There is something really confusing, and that is if you go to any website and you look at anything that says Wikipedia, any of the news platforms, it all says it starts at midnight Pacific time. And that is not the case.
Nope.
The countdown specifically says it's 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific time. And I would trust the site more than I trust the news sites, I guess.
Absolutely. Disney's the one that's turning it on, so I would be more apt to believe them than any type of media site.
It's making the world national news from CBS to NBC. I mean, this is huge. If you're already posting that they're doing this, I mean, this is changing. Tomorrow is going to be the start of a whole new world. So we're seeing history.
Personally, I think this is the beginning of a seismic shift. In video.
Oh, for sure.
We're experiencing something that we're going to look back and go.
I remember when.
Yeah, I remember that. This could be in the entertainment world like a 9/11 event.
Okay, well, I will say this.
Say that, but it's true.
I will say this. Disney still has some work to do as far as marketing goes. Because I was talking about Disney Plus at work today, and a couple of people said, "What's Disney Plus? Where have you been?"
Destinations Chronicle, thank you for joining.
But they're trying, it's going to be people who are busy and are not really in the know. No, they're not going to know.
No.
Because you can't know about everything. There's stuff that people are like, oh, it's been all over the news. It's been all over this. I'm like, I don't know. It's just
it's hard for us to fathom in our community, but there are people out there that don't have any clue about what Disney does.
No,
so I got people at my work that could care less. So I should fire them. No, I'm just kidding.
I have people in my office that say, "That's nice, Arnie. Thank you."
Yeah, they just sit there and just tap your head and go, "That's nice. They're there."
Hey, it's Disney Nerd Herders. Thank you for being here.
DNH?
Disney Nerd Herders.
Oh, I thought it was KMN means kill.
Oh yeah,
me.
No, that's ill me now. No, it's not like that. So Sherry is saying that's my husband. Yeah, her husband does not care at all.
Okay, and right now, Mike Wheeler is really wanting us to see about testing the accessibility features of Disney Plus.
What are those? I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't think I read anything about that.
I haven't either.
But that is definitely something to. Oh, yeah, Sherry says that's my husband who knows nothing about Disney, and that's very true.
Yeah. I mean,
my guess would be that whatever the platform you're on, it would really be subject to their accessibility regimens, because I don't think Disney Plus is going to do anything different. It's just streaming on those platforms. It's up to those platforms, however their built-in systems work. I would assume that you would continue to use those built-in systems.
Yeah, and it's going to be available everywhere. I mean, they're an equal opportunity. They want to make sure that everyone has access to Disney Plus.
So however you watch your TV, your media, it's going to be through there.
Yep, exactly.
Disney's just delivering it. However you see it, however you set up your TV for closed caption or whatever, that's that. Disney's just, giving you all their content. But I just love everybody complaining and whining. Why are they not giving me everything? Well, they need to constantly pepper a little bit out there to constantly keep everybody going. But what is champion?
Derek and Gregory, yes, there will be an app for your smart TVs.
Yeah. And we have Apple TV in our house, so there's an app that's going to be downloaded for tvOS. Just that the apps are not yet available. I'm sure they will be available when the system launches this morning.
I was kind of shocked that they wouldn't let people download the app ahead of time unless they can't shut it off, and that's the reason why. Because from everything I read, you can't download the app, which it's not going to take any time to download the app, but you can't even download the app till launch time.
Well,
I think it's that you want to sign it up.
The app downloaded and have a countdown clock on the TV.
I would have had that, and plus allow people to get logged in ahead of time, because I can't even go on the computer and log in anywhere. Just all you get is sign up or the countdown. And I mean, you get all the previews and stuff like that, but you can't log in anywhere, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel.
But yeah, so we're like, we have Hulu that has no commercials. How does that factor in, Steve? That's a little bit extra more than the standard Hulu, and we want to get Disney Plus. So how would you?
So there's a lot of different bundles that are coming out, and I don't know them all yet. But they just announced a new one today too. Like, so when on Disney Plus, you can have 7 profiles on one account. Okay. So you can have like all 3 of you, Megan, and 3 other people still on your one account, and you can stream on 4 devices concurrently. So you can be on 4 different devices at the same time. There's a bundle package coming out that is going to reduce that to 1 streaming service at a time. It includes Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, and ESPN Plus for $12.99 a month. And you'll get all of it for $12.99 a month. But it goes from, I think on the $19.99 plan, it goes from 3 devices down to 1 device at $12.99.
Okay.
So there's all kinds of possibilities and bundles that I can't see yet. But
didn't you say you can go 3 devices, 3 profiles on 3 devices you get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN all for $20
for $19.99. That's what the original bundle was. Then they put this other bundle out where it goes down to 1 device, and you still get all 3 of them, but you can only stream on 1 device for $12.99 a month.
Yeah, it's this confusion of the bundles and everything like that. This is why we have not yet signed up.
Yeah,
we want to make sure that we make the right decision for our needs.
Absolutely. Here's my thought process. If you're you could always incorporate whatever you do on Disney Plus into a future bundle. So you can add to that, and it'll take off what you've already paid. So if you decide, hey, you at least got to have Disney Plus, you go get Disney Plus. And I keep telling people, I would highly recommend getting the 3-year plan if you can, because this is not going to stay at $6.99 for 3 years. It's just not going to.
No, they're going to have it for a few years. They're not going to tee off everybody. I think after the 3rd year, that's why they're telling everybody sign up for 3 years. I think it's for 3 years because they're going to want people to gorge.
Not necessarily.
I do. It's a disaster for the company. All of a sudden you get in, and Dean within 6 months or 12 years, all of a sudden it's up a few more dollars. That's going to piss people off, and they're going to drop.
But that's why it's not going to affect those of us that did sign up for 3 years, though. It's a marketing scheme, I think, to get people to do it. Like, look, they're spending $1 billion on the first year and $1 billion on the second year just in original content.
Yeah.
3rd year is $5 billion. They're not going to keep it at $6.90. In my opinion, they're not going to keep it at $6.99 for 3 years. I would love it if they would, but when have we ever known Disney not to raise prices?
Oh, well, let's just say they did that with the parks and it affected their attendance, and they know that. And
I would say so, but it won't affect those of us that already have it, is what I'm saying.
I think we were going to wait and see. I mean, we're not going to see the jack up of
Sherry, awesome. Since let's travel, good.
We're all speculating and reading tea leaves, and this is one thing about the mouse. You can't, and I just really don't care. We're going to pay it. We think it's a premium brand. We think it's
exactly
$7 to me. I think is way too cheap.
I do too. That's why I think they did it as an introductory thing.
$9.99. That was me.
No, except for one thing. When they were doing it, they wanted to make sure they came at a certain price point to really shock the system worldwide. Because they said specifically, we're coming in far below $10. They said that.
Yeah, and they want to get everybody gorged on it, and they're going to sign up to. There's going to be tens of millions of people signing up, and then they're going to, test the water, and they're going to see it. We don't know what the economy is going to be like.
Yep.
We don't know who's going to happen, because then there's going to be Peacock next year. Then there's HBO Now, and they're saying it's $15, it's premium, and we're going to have to. I watched a beautiful video about what's happening with Netflix. Well, Netflix is not going to go away, but they can't sustain what they have.
No,
and.
What I have said is that Netflix is Netflix alone. All these other services that are being introduced by studios like Disney, they have the cruise line, they have the theme parks, they've got their studios, they have television, they have networks, they have sports. They are broad conglomerate. Netflix is Netflix, and that's all they have, which is why they're going to have to pour as much money as they possibly can in order to compete with these guys on the long haul.
Especially when Disney starts pulling the content away from them too.
Yes.
Right.
Tracy, thanks for coming back.
So we're going to have that, but you're going to start seeing that the big thing that we used to have is all 10 seasons, all 13 seasons of it, all at one, at midnight or 3 o'clock or whatever. Not to say those days are gone, but they're going to slowly wean us off that. It's going to be hard, and they're going to do it slowly and slowly. They're going to do the whole HBO Game of Thrones where you get the weekly diet. You get a ding, 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 because they can't sustain giving us all. We gorge and we're done.
No, they're already doing that with Mandalorian. You get one episode tomorrow, and then you get another one Friday, and then every Friday. I think it's brilliant. I honestly do.
Disney's not going to make us where we can binge. Which Netflix created the binge.
And if you want to binge, it's all old stuff. You can binge anything you want that's already done. But I think it's a brilliant. I think it's absolutely brilliant, and it's going to keep us wanting more. It's going to keep us wanting to come back to Disney Plus constantly.
In the same way that our channels here on YouTube, we try our best to create weekly content, whatever we do. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, Life with Ben, we always drop that Thursday morning. It's every Thursday. We want to make sure you come back and watch his show, that kind of thing. So I think it's brilliant that they're doing this with The Mandalorian.
Yep. Jim poses an interesting question there too.
That's how it's going to. No, this is why probably they're taking it from. They have to take care of the security and stealing.
They'll be tracking IP addresses to crack down. You know what? I think that's brilliant.
No, it is, but there's a conflict there in the fact that they're obviously smarter than I am at this. But you can have 7 profiles on one account and stream onto 4 devices at the same time. How do they know which IP addresses are mine and which ones are somebody else's? It doesn't say I have to be in my house within a certain amount of range to be on a device. I mean, I could be traveling to Florida and watching it there. I could be flying overseas and do it. So there's no, I don't know how they're going to, I know there's a method in place. I know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to do it though, because you get 4 devices concurrently, 7 profiles on one account.
There are methods to do it.
Let's just say they know.
I worked for AT&T for a while, and they do have methods of tracking things like that. So
they probably have the best of the brains, and they've hired.
I would assume so. Yeah.
This is not something that Disney's going to take lightly, so nothing's going to get stolen.
Yep.
They're going to do everything, and they're also thinking about, okay, there's this. If this happens, what else could there be?
Now, here's something.
They have to think about everything.
Here's something else to think about. Jim just said Vizio TVs will not be able to get the Disney Plus app. So if that's the case, you want to make sure you get a peripheral, something like a Fire Stick or Apple TV or Roku.
Roku, yep.
I think those are easier because these smart TVs, how cute they are and what they can have, they do work. I don't think they're sustainable because the software, the company who makes it can't keep up with the apps.
Well, I think, and it's not just that. It's a matter that their software in the TVs that are built in. Sometimes it just becomes a legacy product. They just don't support it anymore. So you cannot update the software anymore.
Because even Netflix, there's some old Samsungs and LGs and Vizios starting next year. There's just no way you can see and stream on those TVs.
Yep. And I have Netflix, and I have a Fire Stick. I have smart TVs. I have Blu-rays that play it, and I have my Xfinity, which also plays it. And so there's different methods. You can play Netflix on all those different methods too. It's kind of the way that Disney Plus is going to work, but I find it much, much easier to pick up this Xfinity remote and go, YouTube or whatever, and just say it into this thing than trying to stream it across my Xbox or my Blu-ray. And it just, if they offer it through that kind of service, it comes out clearer. It comes out faster. There's no, Wi-Fi interaction because you're going straight through your cable company. I've not read yet where it's going to be on a cable company, but I'm hoping they put something on there like that because it's going to make it a whole lot easier for somebody like me that watches it like that to, if I keep my cable anyways, to do. So
this is a lot of people get the cable these days.
I'll tell you what, I pay $300 and something a month for mine.
Oh my gosh.
I've got like 4 receivers and all that stuff. It's way more than I ever should have. But and that includes my internet though too. So, and I have the fastest internet I need for this.
Yeah.
But I don't watch TV anymore. And if I do, it's catching up on old stuff, either through a DVR or going online to the specific NBC.com or whatever and catching up on them there. So there's not really a reason for me to have it anymore.
Yeah. Arnie and Doug cut the cable on they did satellite for a few years when they got their house. But a few years ago, they were cutting expenses and got rid of satellite and they never looked back. The only reason I have any type of real connection with the satellite or whatever is strictly for A's baseball.
Yeah.
If I wasn't connected
Jim.
that much to MLB,
Hi, Jim.
We heart you.
I would. Yeah. Good night, Jim. I
Vision
would.
the sugar plums dance in your head. Good night.
I would say cut the cord, but because baseball is 6 months out of the year,
Now,
it's a necessary evil.
will you be able to watch that on ESPN Plus now?
I doubt that, because right now our local regional sports channel is NBC Sports.
Oh, so one of the things that you could do, and this is something I've considered, because I'm the same way. I like my sports.
Yeah.
So one of the things I've considered is actually buying. You can buy the Major League Baseball package, or you can buy the NBA pass, or whatever they are, and you can still get rid of your cable. Pay like for me, like I said, I pay way too much a month. That pass is only like $150 or $199, something like that for the year, and you get every baseball game.
Well, I get MLB.TV. I do get that, so I can see out of market teams all the time. However, they black out the local games.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a problem then.
Yeah.
For me, it wouldn't, because I'm a Dodger fan, so I would be able to catch them. So,
Yeah.
You would be able to do that.
what's that?
I said you would be able to do that. That's great.
Yeah. But no, they have to figure it out, because if MLB can finally get a way to allow regional sports to stream on their app with advertising and all that, I'd be willing to pay an extra $75 a year just for that. And then I would say, no more cable. I don't need it.
The sports things, all the sports game teams and all that, from NCAA, from college to pro, they need to duke this out. And I think because of the way the marketing and the old way of how things were set in contracts, until all that gets weaned and purged, that's the last holdout of streaming. And I think Disney's going to help push that up of what to do, because they have ESPN and they could start telling where, how things are going to happen. They could take the lead and everybody's going to have to follow. And I don't know if people are going to want to do that.
That's a good possibility.
So you're going to see that, because streaming is it. It's done. Traditional TV, the old ways of happening in the 50s and 60s, it's over.
So
it's over.
So it's tomorrow now. We've signed up for Disney Plus. What's going to be on your top 5 list of what you're going to binge watch on Disney Plus, Ben?
Well, I'm going to make sure this works. I'm doing something in the morning.
First of all, I'm probably going to go back and watch DuckTales, because I really didn't watch the Disney afternoon when it was being broadcasted, because it was always on when I was at work, and I didn't want to record it and then watch it, because I was already recording enough as it was. I was so into David Letterman at that time that it just, I missed the Disney afternoon train. So I'm going to go back and watch that. I'll watch Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, and I'll watch Tailspin.
Yes.
Just a lot of see, Steve is just, he's
Do you're naming all my cartoons.
But I also want to go back and see some of the earlier movies in the Disney catalog that I don't own on Blu-ray or DVD or streaming. I can't remember a time where I actually saw 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and I want to go back and see that. I want to watch Pollyanna, because I've never seen Pollyanna. Is the 3 Lives of Thomasina included in the package?
Is that a TV show or a movie?
It's a movie. It's a movie.
The 3 Lives of what?
Thomasina. It's about a cat.
The 3.
Megan says, I feel like I have nothing to contribute to this conversation by virtue of choosing to not have TV at all.
Yeah, no.
She's surprising herself. I don't know. We can't get rid of our magical glowing panel.
It also says that if I don't watch Gargoyles, her brother and she is going to disown me.
Gargoyles. 3 Lives is not listed on the list, but that doesn't necessarily mean this may or not. This is a complete list that's been developed, but it could still be on there.
Yeah, the same goes with Boatniks.
Awesome says that she canceled Netflix for this. That's going to happen. There's going to be some fruition of people just done. There's like, what am I watching Netflix for?
There will be churn.
But Netflix already considered themselves a premium plan like HBO. That's why they're going to keep the cost up. HBO is never going to change their price. It's going to be $15. And Netflix did not say what they did, but they like the HBO way of going. It is like Game of Thrones. You get one all new stuff gets one. The gorging and that, unfortunately, I mean, you could binge, but like you said, all new stuff. We're going to slowly see where you're going to get a little steady diet.
Yeah. I do want to see that Imagineering documentary.
Yes. Oh yes,
I'm really interested in that.
I don't think that was available day one, or was that December?
You mean this D&G?
Come on, Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the timing of the Imagineering documentary. Do you guys know anything about that?
That's where I was talking about. I don't have the dates of when each thing's released. Yeah. I want to say that one was delayed till December, but I could be wrong on that. It was either that one or the spend a day in the life of a cast member. Like there's two different series. There's the one that you can spend a day in the life of a cast member. And like if they go to it's a documentary series too, where if they're like running It's a Small World, you follow their day. You get up with them, you go to do whatever they do. They tell however they get dressed and all that stuff. And then you see them at their event, so I think they're like hour-long episodes, and they're going to focus on that cast member. It'd be everybody from the janitor to the guy that plays Mickey Mouse to a high-end office worker. But there's that series, and then there's the Disney Imagineer series, which is going to focus on the lives of the Disney Imagineers and how they came up with some of the ideas they came up with.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Zip's out of control. He's saying he's staying up all night. He's so excited.
He's sick. He's sick. He's not thinking straight.
He's medicated. But we're going to also see like someone they got rid of all the cable ran out, got a Roku at Thanksgiving and Black Friday sales in the next week or two. And even on Amazon, they're going to start giving away those boxes from Roku to Amazon Fires and Sticks or whatever Amazon has.
The Fire Stick.
Apple you might see mega cut deals. So you can get those well under what they have. So I think this is going to be a Thanksgiving or Christmas where everybody's going to be buying one of those little devices. It's so much easier, so you can picture TV at any time.
Yeah,
and it's just easier to have that box.
So
I have an Amazon Fire Stick, and I bought the. I would highly recommend anybody that does that. There's accessories you can buy that allow you to hardwire your connection in. So to actually plug in an Ethernet cable, it's like an extra $15. I've had both. I can never get a Fire Stick to work without that.
Oh, wow.
Connection, and I have really good internet, so it works. But you'll be watching the movie, and 20 minutes in the movie, it'll pause, and you'll start getting buffering or whatever it is it does. So I went to the Ethernet cable, which is a hardwire in direct from the router. Works fine.
Okay,
so I would just recommend if anybody's going to go that route for Roku or Amazon Prime, or I'm sorry, Amazon the Fire Stick, definitely get the attachment that goes with it.
Okay.
It's not very expensive. $15 to not be frustrated and want to throw something through your TV.
Well, $15, that's a small price to pay to save yourself from a lot of frustration.
Yep.
Trust me, I think there will be. I think we're going to see stuff like that out. Ben's like wanting to think there's going to be sales or little gimmicks that this is going to happen.
I'm hopeful that they will have some kind of a gift card at Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I think that people are going to want, hey, for Christmas, just get me your Disney Plus for Christmas. That's all I want. Trust me, we're going to see little gifts or creative stuff. Disney's not stupid. So yeah.
John's excited too.
I'm actually giving Disney Plus annual a year's membership away for Christmases from some of my family members.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
That's very nice of you.
Well, I don't know. It'd be nice if they had a gift card I could give them, but instead I'm just gonna, hey, I subscribed you this here.
Well, Doug, obviously, he shared the screen. He's so excited about Bonkers.
Okay, I have to at least just watch one episode. It was only a very short run from 93 to 94. I was trying to get my episodes. It really wasn't long, but it was one of the most funniest things. I went to Disneyland in 93 this summer, and I went into the stores, and I was obsessed to get a Bonkers Bobcat plush. I wanted one so bad I couldn't see straight. I'm running around the park, and I remember asking a cast member, I think in the Emporium, I said, "Do you guys have a Bonkers?" And she just looked at me like I had lobsters coming out of my ears because she's like, "What's Bonkers?" And I'm like, "It's one of the most. It's on the Disney Disney afternoon." And it was hysterical. And they created no swag. It was a short run, and I thought it was one of them. I mean, granted, I like DuckTales and Darkwing Duck and Rescue Rangers a lot because I watched that all the whole time. Even though I was in high school. I mean, I was the only high school kid was obsessed over Disney Afternoon.
My family is growing. So.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Steve, you're very like all of a sudden you're turning into hi Uncle Steve.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm actually canceling my Netflix tomorrow. I have 2 episodes of The Ranch, which is the only thing I really watch on Netflix. To go, and it ended perfect timing, so I'm getting rid of it tomorrow. But one of the things,
there's actually going to be 10 more episodes before the end of the series.
Oh, so now I got to keep it. Sorry. That show, I love that show. It's great. It's the only reason why I watch Netflix.
The only reason why we have Netflix and we're paying what we're paying is because we have T-Mobile and they have it where they paying the $10 for us, and we paid the little extra because we want to have 3 other people on our hot, account. So we pay like $5 for Netflix. So we're gonna keep it because we do like actually some of the shows, but normally I was thinking about it, we could chuck it. I mean, that's what a lot of people are going to do. What do you how much content? You don't think $6, $5, $10 is a lot, but that stuff adds up. But it's not more the money, is what are you actually watching? Can you watch everything?
Okay.
Well, you can't.
If Disney Plus comes out, how much Netflix are you actually going to watch? That's going to be a big thing too, to factor in what you're going to pick up.
I like that one. Megan says, I personally really lucked out with Uncle, so the standard is set high for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think that's what people are going to do. I mean, I looked at something and it's like, we need to purge some of our apps. When was the last time we turned on those apps? Never. If it's not on YouTube or Hulu or... we watch some things on that, and we have our CBS All Access. I mean, we actually pay for that, if you could believe it, because we like our CBS affiliate. We watch the news. That's how we get our news, and we actually watch Young Sheldon, and there is some CBS. But you got to what do we have to watch? What can we watch? And CBS is its own thing.
Okay.
They're going to have CBS, Viacom, Sony.
More than CBS, Doug and I watch YouTube all the time.
That's what we get all of our stuff.
All the time.
The news. Yep. All this presidential proceedings, that's all going to be on YouTube.
Yep.
Anything we watch YouTube.
Also, all the American history. So much history is going to happen in the entertainment world from Disney. I'm bringing that up to what else is happening. This is going to be a very historical week, huge.
For sure. And one of the things I'm ready to get rid of Netflix for too, or not ready to get rid of Netflix for, is because currently when Disney Plus does open and launch, it's only going to be about 25% of what the capacity of Netflix is.
Right.
So, which is another reason why I think the price point is so low. So as they add the Fox content and as they add, and that starts pulling away from Netflix, I think that's one of the reasons why I was saying I think the price is also going to go up, because that content is going to get added, plus all the original content, plus all the Disney stuff they got. It's definitely going to shift things in that world.
Yeah. But did you also read the tea leaves? Because if you could download all this stuff and read it, watch it offline. If you downloaded a copy and you still have the subscription and it's no longer on streaming, because let's just say all this stuff is not going to stay there permanently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you downloaded a whole bunch of content, as long as you have a subscription, and when you open up that movie, let's say you downloaded and you're not going to watch it for 3 more months, and Disney pulled it out of the streaming, you are still allowed to keep that copy.
Yep. I have external hard drives ready to download everything too.
Oh, I don't pay for YouTube. The $50 I can't afford. I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't pay for YouTube.
I don't pay for YouTube. There is people that want YouTube TV. I just don't.
Well, you have your own way of watching television, and it works for you. There are people who do buy into YouTube TV.
Yep. Rob sent me an article this morning that I was just fascinated with, and that is, it talked about the history of television and where Disney Plus came from and so forth. One of the things they talked about was in the early 80s when MTV started. That was the beginning of the splintering of television, because suddenly it was no longer just 3 networks that were dominant. There were a bunch of cable channels. And now, not just cable channels are feeling, not just those networks are feeling the hurt. Cable channels are feeling the hurt because streaming is coming in now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, like I said, it's another shift in how we're going to watch our entertainment.
It used to be only 3. And then also, look at hotel rooms now. When in the late 70s, early 80s, hotels, the big marketing was free HBO.
Mm-hmm.
So when on the sign had HBO was the big marketing selling. Now we're going to start seeing a lot of the shift is, it's if you're not on a streaming service or someone could pay a couple bucks a month, nobody's going to watch it because the cable cutting is huge. It's going to be millions are going to be chucking by this quarter.
Okay, Arnie, what are you going to be watching on Disney Plus?
Going to definitely be watching the Imagineering story. I want to see that history. It's like a 6-hour documentary broken up into 6 different episodes. So I definitely want to watch that. That's something I want to binge. I also want to watch Lady and the Tramp.
I want to watch Lady and the Tramp so bad.
What a brilliant marketing move that Disney did here. They did not release it in the theater. You can only see it on Disney Plus. That's a marketing genius there. If you really want to see something new, watch Lady and the Tramp.
I think we're going to see a pepper of, okay, we want this on the big screen so people can experience the movie. There's still money to be made in movies, but I also think that it's cheaper to put it out. We need subscribers to get them addicted, to get the monthly fee of, whatever. It's easier to have them on a monthly subscription than it is to get people to the movie theater. Because people are like, well, I'll just wait for it to come out in DVD.
I like Mike Wheeler's comment.
So I think
streaming is killing the TV channels.
I think we're going to start seeing we're going to see less movies in the movie theater.
And then Sherry says the cruise lines are going to be adding streaming to their TVs.
Nice.
Wow. Oh yeah, Rob, that's another one that I want to watch. I want to watch the new Christmas movie called Noel.
Yes, that looks real good.
It looks very good. I'm looking forward to that.
It's got Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader in it.
I like Bill Hader.
I do too.
He plays Santa Claus. Santa Claus. He's Santa Claus's son. They're brother and sister. And whatever happens to Santa Claus, it didn't reveal that. Bill Hader, it's passed down to Bill Hader, and he decides he's not ready. And she tells him to go take a break, and he goes AWOL, and she's got to find him to save Christmas. It's pretty funny. It looks pretty funny.
Now,
Good night, Megan.
Good night, Megan. Steve, what are you going to be watching? What are you going to
So I'm watching, apparently I'm just going to head over to Ben's house. We're going to watch all this together, but all the cartoons. So you got Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, DuckTales, the original, not the new quirky animation style. I don't like that. I'm watching all those, and I'm watching, let's see, Tailspin, DuckTales, Rescue Rangers, and there's one more that I really want to watch. But I also like the Goof Troop.
That's hysterical.
Gargoyles is incredible, by the way. But
what about Darkwing Duck?
Darkwing Duck's good too. He's on my second tier. You can only watch so many in one day.
I'm with Rob. I want to see Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum looks good, but that's not. I'm not going with original content. I'm just talking about with this right here. Okay. But the Muppets. I want to watch the Muppet Show. I love the Muppets.
Muppet Show going to be on?
Yes.
All 5 seasons.
And there's rumors both ways, but Josh Gad is doing a new Muppet Show. I heard it got pulled, but then I read something else that it's back on. So I don't know if it's on or off right now, but Josh Gad is doing a new Muppet Show.
There's something else I heard that Disney Plus is going to be creating game shows too.
Supposedly, yes. Their original content ideas are out of this world with where they're going with this thing.
This is Bob Iger's swan song. I mean, this is going to be, he already bought Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel.
Yep.
I think, his walking out, his mic drop, for to say, and people are going to be bowing to him is going to be this. This is his massive, massive legacy. Like Steve Jobs, it was the iPhone. That everybody's going to think that was his thing. But I think Iger, and he knows it too. He's not stupid.
Hi, Cargo. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Cargo.
An amazing man. He's given us a lot. I think he's changing Hollywood and the entertainment world.
Yep.
And everybody needs to know, look at that. I think it's going to be it. Is this, my big question for all of you, is this going to stop you from buying content? Like to keep it for yourself, like either buying a copy of the streaming, buying a digital copy, or going out and still buying discs?
That's a really good question.
Mm-hmm. But it did not stop me from buying the 2 I bought this week that I know I can watch tomorrow. I bought Aladdin, or not Aladdin. I bought The Lion King, and I bought what's the other one I just bought? I can't remember what it is now, but I just bought 2 this week and did not stop me one bit, knowing that I could hold off and get it this week. Because the difference is a lot of things. There are a lot of people that love the bonus content and all the DVDs, how things are made, all the different scenes, deleted scenes, the comedy stuff. You don't get any of that with Disney Plus.
No, you don't.
So you still, and I honestly think they're going to, that's what it was, Rob. Thanks. Toy Story 4. It was Toy Story 4 and The Lion King. So when you add that stuff together, and if they start maybe throwing something extras into the DVDs, like another segment, I think it's going to entice people to buy them. Maybe I'll buy less, but I still buy them. I'm still part of the Disney Movie Club. I still do all that, and I'm not going to change any of that because I do like having the actual content. But Yoda just called. Oh, Yoda's put the ears in the tree. You must. I never thought about that, Cargo. He's in the other room he's still wearing the ears, so he's just in the other room now. But I will definitely get them on the tree.
Disney's going to want a revenue stream, but you also got to think you're renting this stuff like software. That's the whole world of subscription. I have some font program that they just released last week that now it's subscription based. You're no longer spend $100 and something and buy a copy of it, their version. Everything has got to go subscription.
Yep.
But subscription doesn't mean forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, this might be on it, and all of a sudden, poof.
Okay, I think there's a story there.
Gone.
I'm hoping that they don't ever. I'm hoping the original content, this stuff that's not original content. I'm sorry, the older content, the vault. I'm hoping the vault never goes away.
Yeah.
If the other stuff can come and go as they need to, but yeah, I'm going to be downloading like crazy. I've got 4 terabyte. That's why I've been mixing all my stuff up, cleaning up space. It's because I'm going to be downloading this stuff onto it.
Yeah.
As long as you have a subscription, you will have a copy. You just need a copy, but they might leave it. I think it's a revenue stream that Disney's going to allow that you could still buy digital copies of it, or you can go buy discs because it's just more money for them to get. I don't know, how prolific. I want to do it because again, I want to know I own that for perpetuity. As long as I bought the rights and the copy to have my own copy, I need to have it because I know I'm going to have it forever as long as I'm going to be around.
Well, and a lot of people were worried about the loss of sales in DVDs and Blu-rays, but like the 4 of us here, did anybody else go buy The Lion King? I mean, you guys have a lot.
I'm waiting in 2 weeks. I have to have it.
So you guys don't have it yet. You don't have it, right, Ben? Well, no. I bought it. So that's 1 out of 4. It's $20.
Yeah.
But all 4 of us are going to get Disney Plus.
Yeah, right.
So they're not. A lot of people are worried that they're going to lose a lot of revenue. I don't think they are. They're going to pick up the extra people that aren't buying DVDs because they can pay a lot less and get everything.
Exactly.
So I think they're going to make money doing this as opposed to killing their Blu-ray and DVD sales.
Yeah, but they're going to still sell.
They're going to still sell them.
Whenever they put a movie out, they'll make it so you have the opportunity to buy it. I don't think they're going to completely stop it.
Well, absolutely,
because they're going to want to keep it. We don't know how it will, play. But I don't think they're that stupid. Is like, they're going to release it and, because it's not going to immediately go on. It's not going to go out in the movie theater. And it's usually 90 days immediately goes on disc or you could go buy it. It's always 90 days. So I don't know after 90 days, it's going to be where you have to go buy a subscription to see it again. It's going to be on the streaming service. Mm-hmm. Are they going to do, sometimes they're going to do a disc or buy a digital copy? Or what? We don't know. Again, we this is all going to be playing out. We'll know this in the next couple of days. Right now, this is a whole new world. We're like holding our breath.
It looks like Tracy's going to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. So
okay, he said he's leaving for the night too. Good night.
Nice.
But that's one thing everybody's going to say. Well, Disney's going to quit selling copies, and I'm like, I don't know. They're going to be selective, or they're going to watch it. I don't know if they'll put it on disc. You can only buy a digital copy. Or it's going to only go on streaming. I don't know, but that's you have to think about it. But I'm only buying one more disc in this Lion King.
It's Disney. What they're doing is they're creating multiple streams of revenue.
Yep,
all this. That's what business is. So, and I think they're not going to stop.
No, and they're smart. They are thinking, okay, what if or what about this? Okay, well, what about this? There's tons of people and consultants that are thinking of everything and anything. Of what this could be do if we didn't do this, what are that? So there's more than we can ever think of, and we'll never know it until way in the future when they'll find out. There'll be a book about how the Disney stuff happened. There'll be in a class in college in the future of how this happened.
Exactly.
And all the secret sauce will be spelled out of the recipe.
Yeah.
But right now we don't even know because it hasn't even existed.
There is so one day I was in bed about a month or so ago and I was watching Instagram stories, and there was a Disney Plus one up there. So I clicked on it and it played me a trailer or something. I thought, oh, that's cool. And then it played me another trailer, and then it played me. I started watching trailer after trailer after trailer of everything that's coming to Disney Plus. Wow. It was driving me. I was like, "How is this? Where's all this at in this story?" And I don't know if it led me to an external site or whatever. I fell asleep watching it. Woke up the next morning, and it was still playing trailers to stuff that's coming on Disney Plus. Kid you not. One of the things I saw in there, and I know you guys will love this, is that's not shown on a lot of stuff. Is Be Our Chef. Have you heard about this yet?
What?
It's a cooking show where they teach you to make Disney recipes.
Oh wow!
And it's called Be Our Chef, and it is done by
or it's a cooking show on it.
Well, it's a cooking show. Basically, it talks about how Disney makes their things, like how they make their cupcakes, and I don't know if they're actually going to give us the recipes, but it takes you through the chef, and it tells like how they create what they create.
Oh, good grief, Rob. That guy is that
39 minutes of trailers.
I think he's like, this is Christmas Eve for Christmas Eve. You can't wait for Santa Claus to come.
So yeah, they did have a 3. I don't know if it just kept replaying because it was longer than 3 hours and 39 minutes. What I watched,
I want to see that.
There is a YouTube thing that has that just trailer after trailer after trailer. They're also doing Home Alone. They're redoing another version of Home Alone. That. I mean, some of these things, yeah, some of them been doing some. That's the only way I found that chef show though, was through watching that loop. Whatever it was I was watching and fell asleep to.
Hey, all I can tell you is now that you told me that's going to be in my top shows to watch.
I'm going to search it for in the morning. I'm going to like cooking show or cooking channel. If Disney does their own version,
Chef. That's
Be Our Chef.
It's a great name.
If they do some how-tos where you can do it, and then they do some of behind the scenes. Oh my God, I'm all over that. I would just be like, I'll get it done.
Let's see what else is
have a permanent butt print on our couch.
So it also has the Marvel Hero Project, which I talked about on my show, where they're taking real life kid inspiring things and making them into comic book heroes. National Geographic is doing a Magic of the Animal Kingdom documentary that follows the caretakers of the animals. They're doing a show there.
Picked on me.
There's just a lot of stuff.
They've got endless opportunities for content ideas at that company.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm really excited about all this now.
And there's another one.
That might be another. Again, I think we're not going to know. I think they're giving us enough to, it's that lure. And then when we get it, and then that's going to spread. Again, I don't even know how you could share everything. So, again, download it. You get 7 days free. Sign up, and it's just going to be like, I think we just need to do it, but it's just fun to hear how everybody's so excited over entertainment.
So we're definitely going to be signing up tomorrow so that we are day one subscribers.
Yeah, definitely. I got I don't know what it was. It's called Founders Circle, where I got the special pin and everything. And I know in the past, Founders members have gotten special treatment in future different things. I don't know, like where you get to be the first one to preview something new or the first one to try to get into an event. So I wanted to make sure I was a Founder Circle for this, because this might be the most anticipated thing for me that Disney's done, and since I knew what Disney was.
Yeah, I would say that's probably very true.
Yeah,
they kind of embraced. They didn't like it, but they woke up really early to jump on the VHS bandwagon.
Rob saying, wait, you got a pin?
So there was a Founder Circle group that had a very limited number of people, and it was from the D23 Expo. And luckily I had somebody that signed me up that I didn't have to. They sent it to me, and I signed myself up. And I got the pin. It's back in the other room with all my other pins. But yeah, there was a Founder Circle. If you were a Founder Circle, you got a pin.
I have so many pins. I can actually just wait. We're just again to wait and see, because I feel like as a tight family, why do we need to have 5 different subscriptions? And it's it's being smart and wise with our money. It's as long as you can have 3. We don't need everybody on it, but it's smart to have multiple people. Then if someone signs up, it says okay, I'll give you half of it. I'll give you some gift cards or whatever. To pay it, because it's ridiculous for this household to actually have one when really we have enough. And it's
realistically, you guys just need one for all of you, because you have 7 profiles.
I don't know. Ben's going to sign up first thing in the morning, or he's going to do it, or whoever. I think whoever had a Hulu we'll do it because he has Hulu, we have Netflix, and we can share.
Yeah.
We're legally bounding to do that because we have the sharing program.
Yeah.
And the subscription where we can have multiple sharings. It's all in our contract. So we okay, you will get Netflix, you get Hulu, whatever. Now Hulu's a Disney, you get the Disney. Just we're being smart with it. I believe in being legal and making sure everybody has it because I don't want
Mr. Jack, Santa Claus, Logan, Matt. Thank you for joining.
He's busy by doing the Lego. We already have ours, just haven't had the time because we've been decorating for 2 solid months.
Yeah, but we're going to be doing that same gingerbread house, but we're probably going to do a time-lapse video. We might even include that in our Vlogmas. So we'll see what happens.
Vlogmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They have great fantasies.
Are you ready for that, Steve?
Yeah. So yeah, I decided to do something different this year.
Oh, good.
So last year I did all Lego brickheads, recorded all the videos ahead of time, had them all ready to go and upload, and it still whooped my butt for the month. It was so rough. This year I did a different idea. I went to the Disney store and got the male and female 12 days of Disney socks.
Oh,
so I'm going to be doing a pair of socks a day for 24 days. And then on the 25th day, I'm either going to recap them all or open this whole thing of the Kingdom Hearts socks. So,
okay, that's awesome.
People go nuts over these socks. So
way too much time out. I didn't even know they had such a thing.
We have about 15 episodes planned right now. We're doing 12 days of cookies. And we have one Lego set's going, and we have a couple of episodes of Life with Ben thrown in there as well. So that's what we're going to be doing for at least the first 15 or 16 days of Vlogmas. But so anyway, what do you have coming up on your channel, Steve?
I don't know. No, I do. I got so much different new ideas that I want to try. For some reason, people seem to love these puzzles, and I can't figure out why. So I did the first one. I'm following what people asked before, so it's just working. But the first one I did every single step of the way. There was no cutouts, anything. It was like 5 videos, and the rest of them are all going to be condensed into one video. So I'm going to keep putting them on there as long as people want them. And then I got some different things that I want to do with. I want to reenact movies, but maybe myself or invite special guests to play different parts and have them record sessions and then put it all together as the highlights of a famous movie. And then throw it on. Definitely. I'll definitely have you guys. So, yeah, I think that's two of the things I'm going to focus on, along with the fact that I've been creating or taking all these hard drives, I have so much footage I didn't know I had. And it doesn't have to be Disney either. I got like zoo footage, museum footage. I want to start doing a lot more local stuff here.
Yeah.
And not abandoning Disney by any means, but I just want to share my life with everybody, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we have going too.
You kind of need to have diversified. You can't.
Yeah. So what was that, Ben?
Steve's taking a page out of my book, just putting his life in a vlog.
Yeah. Life of Ben
Life with Steve.
Life with Steve.
Life with Steve. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's been fun, so we'll see what happens.
Well, great. And Ben, what do you have going right now?
We got a couple of episodes already filmed for Life with Ben. Got another food review, another Christmas tree idea, and things are going to be leading up to Thanksgiving, which is in just 2 weeks from Thursday.
Yeah.
So we've got a busy November and an even busier December. So hang on.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long ride.
Next week on PTV Live, we're going to be discussing Thanksgiving, our favorite foods and other foods that we just detest. So it's going to be another food episode for us.
Yeah.
Yes, Cargo. It is stunning. We have a lot of those too.
Oh, thank you, Cargo. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's behind me, even though it's right there in front of me. It's like, yeah. Look, Benny the cab.
It radiates heat. How hot is your room?
Yeah, here's Benny the cab.
Do you have that?
I don't have that ornament.
That's one of the movies I'm going to be watching.
Is that not an awesome film?
Oh, it's so good.
I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
So good.
But yeah, we
Lothar, thank you for joining.
we'll be needing to do an episode in December about show and tell on Christmas ornaments. So, Steve, if you want to join us for that, feel free.
Yeah, I'll join you guys anytime that I'm free.
Oh my gosh, Rob is just out of control.
That's for you, Doug.
So yeah, Life of Ben will be dropping on Thursday morning.
That's my haughty derision for you, Rob.
And we just might be disappearing for a little while while we binge watch Disney Plus.
I think all the new high-end stuff, Rob, will be. I think automatically everything is getting filmed in 4K, but everything that's done in the 50s, 60s, 80s, it's going to be your standard, cheap, highly digitized from original, whatever it was, how it was filmed or made.
And
it's not all going to be on 4K, but a lot of we still don't have a 4K TV.
Go ahead and highlight that bottom one there. This is something else that we're in the talks of. Rob wants in on an ornament stream. Yes, we will be doing an ornament show and tell. So be ready for that one, Steve.
Oh, I got some good ones back there. So
good
stories that go with them.
We already see quite a few that we already have.
Well, I see one that I really like.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to do a fashion show.
You guys are probably going to have every one of them that I've got, but still. If I have it here and you show it, I'll be like, let me put it aside and grab a different one.
All right.
We need a tote for all the aprons.
Yeah, my sister has been making aprons. I told you we're going to be doing the 12 days of cookies for Vlogmas. My sister has been making an apron for each of us for each of those episodes. So we're going to have these 24 different aprons.
They're cool. They're very fashiony.
And we might be giving one away for a gift. And the reason why is because Ben's tree behind him, he's actually going to be doing a contest for a giveaway. We're going to have people guess how many ornaments are on his tree.
I already know.
Wow.
So people, be watching and just get an idea and think what you see there and guess how many ornaments are on Ben's tree. So we'll be doing that as a giveaway, but details of that will be coming up in December.
So yeah, we're going to be living, we're going to be dosing with dailiness, and we're going to be doing all that. Watch for Ben's subscription. But I know you're not, so we're not going to give out too much for the next week, because I think for the next first full week, everybody's going to be worried about Disney Plus. So all these YouTubers out there are not going to be watching YouTube. I don't blame you. If you're paying for something, why watch us?
Well, so I do have one other thing to say, and that is I am going to be a guest on D&G Explorers on Wednesday.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
And there's going to be a big announcement done on that show. So stay tuned.
Okay, be watching D&G Explorers on Wednesday. That's going to be at Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific.
And that's followed with This and That. And which channel is This and That on this week?
Shep Family.
It's on the Shep Family. Okay.
And come January, that won't even be a question.
It won't be a question. January 1, we'll be straight on the This and That channel.
So everyone, thank you so much for watching with us tonight. Steve, do you do anything to close off your show?
I used to back when I was going with the whole My World gimmick. But I kind of gave up on that. I used to, thank people and then say, thanks for living in my world, and then be done. But I don't do it. I just thank people and say, see you next time.
Okay. And then we always have the same as, oh, look, wait a minute. Just before we do this, before we leave.
I just wanted to wish Doug a happy Disney Plus day. That's all.
I'm going to subscribe. Here you go. Goodbye. Yes, goodbye. Yes, he did.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, my gosh. That was rude.
Yes, I am.
That was
Rob
so
is
rude.
like my big brother. Poke.
I'm surprised he hasn't been screenshotting the countdown and send you pictures of the countdown every so often.
Come back,
yeah, Rob, come back in.
I'll. Why couldn't I? He said goodbye, and I wanted him to go.
Doug, don't be rude. He's a guest in your house.
There you
go.
No,
he isn't. He's family. I could be like this.
Wow.
If this was a friendly family family friendly. I don't know. I would have to be.
Doug cracks me up. He's like, I can't believe Rob Fudge. He's talking this, but I want to see Bonkers and this and this and this and this.
Oh, Rob, thanks for stopping.
I just want to say hi, guys. I was on this afternoon.
Absolutely.
So. Hey, Steve. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Things up here. But everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Rob, thank you. Thanks for popping in like that. I love it, Rob.
I'm actually off to bed. I got to get up at 6 a.m.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Watch Disney Plus.
Thank you for. Oh, yeah, you have to work.
No,
you're acting like you're staying home.
He says he's got to get up at 6 a.m. because he's got to watch Disney Plus.
That was for Doug.
That's awesome.
No one even picked up on it. Doug called me the instigator. That might be my new nickname. I like that.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, thank you so much for being with us tonight. That was really, really nice of you to continue your stream.
Steve's awesome.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
It's great when you can be on every show.
He's
on
the Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was all 3 hours I had to put up with him right after put to the house lights. We get out at 5 to 8:42, almost 4 hours of Steve. I can get enough of Steve. And then Rob was for his hours this morning.
Steve, I actually want to talk with you and Meg. I'd like to do a theme night sometime on a Monday where we all have a similar theme on Mondays.
Absolutely.
To jump off.
So we just jump from one show to the next and cover different things.
I am perfectly fine with that. Yeah. I like doing the collabs, especially like Meg and I did the scar thing, the makeup thing.
Makeup was so fun.
We're gonna do more of those because that was fun. So
I love that. That was really good. No, we have a real cool. This was really fun. It made my day, and getting up with Rob's verbal and
so
not physical abuse.
So how the whole day started this morning. I woke up early. My body just wakes up on Monday at 5:30. That's just the way it is because I wake up at 5:30 every morning. So I pull up my phone, I look at it, and I make a comment on Twitter, and I get this message back from Rob saying, "Hey, look at this. Oh, this is interesting. It was an article about Disney Plus." And it started an almost hour conversation. We're just texting back and forth with each other. And
can you forward that article to me, Arnie?
Yeah, I will do that.
On my Twitter, Ben.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But that started, and then Rob said, "Well, hey, are you going live today?" I said, "Well, we got our show." He says, No. Decorating your trees. Are you going to be going live? You're not working today, right? I said, right. So he wanted me to go live. So I went live.
So I get up half awake, walk Suntra, and he's kind of sitting. I talked to Rob. We're going live. And I'm like, I guess I have no say in this. So I had my cereal and did my thing, and I'm like,
you guys are close to being monetized. We got to get their hours in, guys. We got to get their hours in.
I had an awesome time with our village. Everyone was just asking questions about it, and then Rob popped in on the stream as well. It was great. So we're going to be doing another stream on Sunday afternoon at some point where we're going to be decorating.
Gotta finish it.
We have to finish.
Gotta finish this.
Our trees. So we have our nostalgia tree that we're going to be doing. And I actually had someone ask me, "Can I join your stream that day?" So we're going to have a surprise guest with us on our stream.
Real quick, Stacey Rogers said, so if for some reason Disney Plus drops early, somebody send up the mouse signal. It's like the bat signal, but shaped like Mickey. So.
Hey, hold on, Doug. 15 minutes till Disney Plus Day.
You don't know what my fingers are doing not on screen.
Doug said, "Why are you so excited about Disney Plus?" And I said, "You know, the more I thought of it, the more I read that article. It's like, and like even Arnie said, it's like such a, and you guys said it's such a historic day tomorrow. I'm excited.
It's huge.
Yeah,
it's a very historical week in more ways than one, and I think we're going to need that escape, or we're going to need our Disney Plus because of what's happening in the real world. Let's run the Disney Plus.
It's 6 hours and 15 minutes away is all it is.
This reminds me, Steve. This reminds me when you went to Disney World, you stayed up all night.
I did, yes.
It's just a shift in the sand. Things are going to change starting tomorrow.
Huge.
Yep.
It's going to be. It'll probably be the death knell of the network television setup.
It could be.
I think it is.
It's just the beginning of it, yeah.
And then on the sports game teams, they're going to have to figure out how to get that done because, how we can start seeing live stuff. But it's all changing. It's all going to change next week, in a few hours. and all of everybody's going to be running around like ants because ants were walking like this. All of a sudden, Disney Plus is going to come in, and all the ants are going to be like all over the place because Hollywood is going to change forever.
Okay.
Let me guess, that's Mandalorian.
That's Mandalorian. So Sherry says, so how do I get on my TV? Roku? Anyone know?
You have to go find the app you get on Roku. I don't know how you get your stuff, but whatever you download, because it's going to be everywhere. Disney's going to be equal opportunity. They're not going to discriminate.
If you have a smart TV, you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is search for Disney Plus, and it'll automatically be there if it's available on a smart TV. If you don't have that, you'll have to get either a Fire Stick or a Roku.
I have a feeling it's not going to be on
We have
smart
Apple
TVs
TV,
immediately.
so we're going to download the Disney Plus app tomorrow morning.
Or you can just go to Disney Plus, the web browser, and watch it on the web browser.
You can watch it on the internet too, but I want to watch it on my TV.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think it's going to be huge. Yeah, I want it on my TV.
So Rob, are you showing your
falling asleep on us? So.
I'm looking to see if the damn Disney app is on here yet.
It's on Apple TVs, Samsung smart TVs, and LG smart TVs. So if you have any of those,
I have an LG.
there you go.
I have Apple TV too.
You have a 4K TV, Steve and Rob?
I do, yeah.
Mine is. I don't think mine is 4K.
No,
ours is not 4K.
We haven't jumped ship yet. This is priority of spending money that we need to buy. Our TV worked really well.
What's that, Rob?
No, I'm saying I have a 4K TV and I have the 4K Apple TV too. So I'm excited. So
very good.
And the Disney, as I get them confused, the Apple Plus streaming was just phenomenal. A lot of it was in 4K, so it just got me more pumped for the Disney Plus.
I think all the new stuff or fairly new stuff is all going to be. They're going to stream it all as long as you have a 4K device. And
okay, Steve has turned to becoming a human limp.
A monkey.
I just looked down. I had a dog on me earlier, and I'm wearing a black shirt, and his white hair is. I didn't realize it's like covered in it.
Can you torment us, Steve? When was the last McRib you had?
I know. I'm so jealous.
It's been about a week and 2 days.
Withdrawal?
Major. But I'm trying to. I got to get back in shape. I got to lose my weight again. So, no more ribs.
Rest in peace.
One for me because they're never going to come to California.
I can be persuaded to eat another one, I guess.
Set it up and then get me on, and you could sit there and I could just watch you eat it.
I'll be like, okay, Doug, this bite's for you.
Yes.
Thanks, Stacey. Steve gets the extra barbecue sauce. It's like drowned in like it's a shame that they do that.
The only way to do it.
Steve, that's your episode, your first episode of Life with Steve.
How to eat a McRib.
Go to McDonald's, eat a McRib.
If you can persuade your restaurant to buy the case of frozen meat substance and you get like 100 patties or something, we'll figure out how to ship them overnight. And I need mine so I could just warm it up. And then again, we need to worry about getting the sauce, but I'm sure we can get
the sauce comes in bags.
Yeah,
huge bags.
We can get a bag and then we could divvy it up and then you can ship it all to me and then that's what we can have as long as I can do that.
I need to find somebody.
It's like that episode of MASH where they got the ribs shipped to Korea.
They all got sick eating that chicken that comes from a can.
MASH is on Hulu, isn't it?
MASH is on Hulu.
Fox.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
They're going to keep some Hulu around.
Yeah.
Veggie McRib.
Sherry says, my chair and Dancing with the Stars is calling me.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
We by the way, everybody. It is time. We should wrap this up.
Yeah, everybody. Thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much. Yeah.
We're going to have
Steve.
10 minutes till Disney Plus. 10 minutes and counting. Stacey, are you ready? Here we go. Sorry, Doug. I can't wait. I'm streaming at 8:00 a.m. Eastern, by the way. The kids are
not going to work tomorrow. We're Disney geeks.
Rob, if you're streaming at 8, I will be watching most likely.
All right, come on in. You're invited.
Okay, I'll do that.
All of a sudden, people are. I got a cold. I can't go to work.
You just bummed Steve's going to work tomorrow.
I have to work. I got no choice.
You got to fire those people who didn't know about Disney Plus. But Steve, great show. Great show tonight, guys. It was so much fun, and I like your theme idea. That'd be great. T-10. There you go, Stacey. There you go, Noah.
Like Pam said, you might as well stay until 12. It's only 10 more minutes.
You guys are so kind.
Oh man.
Wow. I think it's best if we just end on a high.
Real quick, My first is The Mandalorian. I think Steve's Mandalorian first, right?
I'm actually I've agreed to watch it with someone. We're going to stream it together, so I'm going to wait on The Mandalorian. My first will be The Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, that's a good first.
See, I'm going to watch that with my family, so I'm waiting on that. So PTV, what's your Ben? Guys, what's your first?
Ben, what is going to be your first one tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night I may not even be able to because I have to edit an episode of Life with Ben.
We need to get stuff down around the house, and I have to
editing
make
now, Ben. Edit now.
Yeah. Freaking out.
Yeah, we're going to be making. We're probably apple pie or
no.
Actually, you know what, Rob, you're right. I could just start doing that right now.
We can't get. We'll talk.
Just throw all the video into one thing and then edit everything tomorrow with music and voiceover.
Bonkers for you.
I'm gonna watch at least one episode.
Steve,
I have to.
Steve, I meant to ask you, did you like that apple pie jam we sent?
Oh, you guys, it was so good. It's gone.
I'm
I mean, it's
it all
gone.
down.
It's gone.
Oh my gosh.
It's yeah, I love jelly and jam, peanut butter. I can eat peanut butter and jelly all the time. It's not by choice. I can eat it. It's so good. I've been doing my protein shake at night and then coming home and having a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for supper. And yeah, that stuff was good.
Oh, good.
Thank you so much.
Was it like anything that you ever had? And it was
no, it was weird. It was different. It was nothing I've ever had before.
It was very different. It was we created that recipe.
That particular jam, Ben had a boss that has called that the cure for world peace.
That's
Those
nice.
Chunks of real apples, nothing's pureed. That's all apples and real Gravenstein apples from Sebastopol.
Yeah.
How long does that stuff normally last? I saw the date, the created date.
Yeah. About a year.
7, not 8, 7.
Try to keep it in within a year in a cool, dark place.
Okay.
You got one that was probably created a couple months ago.
It was May is what it said on it. So it was really good. Still, I was kind of shocked how low
it was because we keep it. Yeah, we looked at it because we needed to make some, but
yeah,
I'm gonna hang up on you. I'm getting the hanging up. He stole my pen. Hang up. Click.
Stole his cursor.
I need my cursor. I need to tell him to go away. Oh.
So yeah, we have to make some more jam this week. We have we have an event on Saturday. So Doug will be at that, and then I will be at a family function. It's our nephew's wedding reception.
Saturday's huge.
Family and friends. It's a big day for us around here.
Yeah. Then we can after that calm down just a little bit. But yeah, we'll keep you stashed up if you want some more. We have like 10 other flavors we created, but that's a recipe we created from scratch.
They were awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're glad to give you something.
Yeah, I'll tell you that
fun.
That apple though that we use is specifically from.
Give me my pen. I need to click them away. I want my mousy cursor.
It is specifically from Sonoma County.
Oh wow!
Gravenstein apples are very, very good. They're amazing.
Well, you could tell that you guys used some quality ingredients in it. I'll say that for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, we do like those apples though. It's just a very good flavored apple.
What kind of apple?
Gravenstein.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's predominantly available like in Michigan and Minnesota, and then it's also available here on the West Coast in the Sonoma Valley around Sebastopol and Petaluma and Santa Rosa.
It's an early. Okay, I'm leaving.
That was bad. That's awesome.
Okay, we love you all. It's 9 o'clock.
Good night, guys.
It's 5.
It's 11:55.
So Stacey Rogers says it's 5 minutes to Disney Plus Day.
Oh yeah,
Happy Disney Plus Day.
we actually have to stay on for another 3 hours and 5 minutes because it's not Disney Plus Day where you guys are at yet.
Oh no.
No, we don't get Disney Plus Day until we got 6 more hours.
Okay, Kay is actually asking a real question. That is, what is your favorite jam or jelly to make?
Okay.
Strawberry banana.
That's his favorite, yeah.
He likes a lullaberry. Another from we can make a lullaberry, strawberry banana, and apricot raspberry, which is very plain.
Yeah, apricot. We gave that away at Halloween to the Halloween Loop.
Is that apricot and pepper?
Yes, habanero
Do it
pepper.
again,
apricot
Doug. Do it again.
habanero.
So we call it apricot. The thing is that one is a hard one to make. We need to make sure that the house is open and well aired. Otherwise, we kind of pepper spray ourselves.
Yeah,
It's that strong.
it's a way different recipe than you could ever imagine because it has a zingy taste to it.
See, I'm so much
and
fun.
then-
Alex just subscribed to my channel. Thank you, Alex. I just got
Oh, awesome, Alex.
Yeah, because you're abusing me.
Use the world. Sorry.
Yeah, this is our group.
So that's a hard.
D&G.
That's a tough one to make. Then we also have
Pomegranate.
pomegranate. Now you've watched.
Pomegranate jelly them.
Yes. Have you watched Dexter?
The serial killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
did
what our
not.
kitchen looks like.
That's what our kitchen looks like after we've made pomegranate jelly.
Oh, wow,
Because of the splatters everywhere of the juice from the pomegranate.
that's crazy.
So we do line our kitchen area with plastic sheeting so that it doesn't stain anything.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad at bed, Doug. Jeez.
Oh man!
I'm behaving. I'm not trying to say a single word. Plus, I need
I'm
a pee.
by the way. I hope you're
But
not.
that is a good one to make. We like our pomegranate jelly.
Our jams, we have a lot. We'll talk about it a little bit more. It's something that's a little time consuming. It's something that we can share to do together because you kind of need to have it's really hard to do it alone. But it's just something that we created about 9 years ago. And it's just been really fun. And we like creating these exotic different things. So, wow.
Hey, Tidings, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, Nick Tidings.
Yep, in 2 minutes, gonna be
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus Day. It's gonna be
Mike Wheeler said, "Doug, I can see that finger you have all the way over here."
See, you can't
Coming
see
from a
it.
blind man.
Mike
Unbelievable.
Wheeler, my hero. He's awesome.
I love that guy. He's so funny.
Arnie's been swiping me. I have bruises. He's telling me, stop it. Put your finger down. Stop it.
Steve,
See,
is that
I'm
your
not
office? Did you
doing
move
it.
the other room?
Ow.
In another room?
What's that?
Man.
Is that your office or are you in another room?
This is
my
our.
office.
This is the office.
This is
You
where-
cleared that whole thing out? Wow.
You talking me or them?
Yeah.
Steve's
Me?
this
Yeah,
is the
I
office.
cleared it.
This is the office library where we have the 2 desks here, and then all our
I
printers.
know that's your office. I'm saying Steve because he had all that stuff in there. So
Yeah, we decided on Tuesday night last week or 2 weeks ago. Everybody was doing Halloween for dressing up as characters. We decided to go Christmas, so I said, "Okay,
That's
overnight, all that out, all this in."
crazy. No,
You
I know.
took down all your little things, and
They're all throughout my house right now.
oh, you just kind of like moved them to put this stuff in there.
Well, I tried. The shelving did not stay together as I moved it, so some of it wound up on the floor, and then I had to put everything back together and start stacking.
I tell you, I do love the fireplace behind you, though, Steve.
That fireplace is not leaving; it's gonna stay.
That it's a great feature.
That looks
in
really
room.
cool.
It looks great there.
Yeah. It actually heats too. It's like I'm right next to a big window, and it gets cool in here, and so it heats up to 95 degrees, and it heats 1,000 square feet.
Oh wow!
That's
Yeah,
cool.
I don't need that much, but I mean it is pretty nice. I like it. So 11:15. Oh, when we're out.
45,
This is the manual.
35.
There it is on my computer.
Yep.
Happy Disney Plus Day.
Happy Disney Plus Day.
Happy Disney Plus Day, everyone.
Happy Disney. We
Look,
don't have
it says the Mandalorian on his watch.
Who has the
Look at
little?
Like, watch says the Mandalorian at
It
8.
says the Mandalorian on his watch.
Where's fireworks? Who has those little pop confetti things?
There's actually 2 of them in my closet in there. I'm not shooting them off. My
Who
sister
has
didn't
the,
want
like,
them.
little horns?
So happy Disney Plus Day, everyone.
Okay, now we can go to bed.
Shoot, we should have had like a mouse head dropping from the ceiling, dropping on a little pole.
I did this too.
I got Minnie. She can do a little dance for us. Ian's girlfriend. So
Okay.
Lay all rankets be forgot.
There's Stitch. There's Stitch going.
Disney Plus start.
Yeah, he's throwing snowballs.
I tweeted that today just in case.
Of course you did.
So, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for letting us hang out for the last 15
For
minutes
the-
there. Just complete nonsense. It was awesome.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us, guys.
I recognize that dinosaur.
Good night, everybody.
Everyone, thank you so much. Have a great magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, everyone. We'll see you later. Bye, everyone.